Hey there, bumblebees. That's what we're calling you today. I'm Jay, the fabulous host of the Random Thought Project. My fabulous co-host. Would you
Mimi.
introduce yourself? Okay. Introduce
Sorry.
yourself.
Yes, I am Mimi, and I am the wonderful co-host that will be helping, Jay, talk about random things that come to mind. Today's random thing is weird animals that we found off the internet. Would you like to explain more?
So we each chose 2 to 3 to 4 because I'm a little special in the brain. Special animals that we found. I chose 2 specifically. How many did you pick?
I think I only have 3 for today. However,
So
if you guys have any animals, bumblebees, if you guys have any animals that you think are interesting that we didn't talk about today, we'd love to hear the weird animals that you guys know about.
wait.
Wait, wait.
Um. So stop laughing at me.
I'm leaving it you.
So shut up.
Welcome to the podcast
anyways,
part. This
anyways,
is half of the podcast.
anyways. This is like half the podcast is just us laughing at ourselves. Instead of having No!
Oh my.
I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna talk about the Irrawaddy dolphin. The Irrawaddy dolphin is a species of oceanic dolphin found in discontinuous subpopulations near sea coasts and rivers in parts of the Bay of Bengal and Southeast Asia. Sadly, their population is decreasing. Main reason is us, so stop. They are carnivorous. Not surprised. Their mass is about 420 pounds as an adult, and they could get up to 4'9", which is almost the size of Mimi. As an adult, that is how long they can be. Their characteristics are, they're kind of like unique, okay? They lack the characteristic beak and streamlined head of most dolphins. Instead, they have a blunt snout and a high rounded forehead. Their dorsal fin is short, blunt, and triangular and located about 2/3 down their back. Uh, they screech, with like creaks and like buzz sounds. And when they socialize, they screech. So that's some interesting stuff about it. I failed to collect any more information about their characteristics, but their diet is mostly fish, you know, all that good stuff in the ocean. Also, they hunt in groups and they circle their prey and then just start attacking it, and I think that's terrifying. I don't want to be a fish. Another thing is, sorry, I have burps. They're found in Southeast Asia, uh, South Asia as well, in the coastal areas. And yeah, wanna take it away with your animal, Mimi?
Well, before I get to my animal, I just want to. I don't think you said this, but I just found a little more info. The Irrawaddy, sure, whatever, are considered to be slow swimmers. I'm not sure if you said that. But what I mean by slow swimmers is like they can reach up to 12 to 16 miles per hour. But the thing about that is that sharks can swim a lot faster than these animals, which is kind of scary. And probably one of the reasons these animals are going extinct is because they swim slow.
I did not say that, but that is very interesting. And honestly, in mood, I am not a fast swimmer. I can never be a lifeguard because I will be taking my time.
Okay, so my animal that I'm going to be talking about is super cute. It is the axolotl, which live in Mexico. They are so small and cute. They're about the size of a teacup, so 12 inches or so. Their scientific name would be, oh boy, Ambiostoma mexicanum. I don't know if I
First of
pronounced
all,
that right.
first of all, how big are your teacups?
Well,
What?
according to National Geographic, they are relative to the size of a teacup, and then on the size part it says up to 12 inches. So, if 12 inches is the size of your teacup, then your an axolotl is the size of your teacup. So yeah, and they can weigh about 2.11 to 8 ounces. So that's really small, not a lot of weight. Um, these poor animals are getting close to extinction. They are currently at critically endangered, and their population trend is decreasing. They are basically they're a type of salamander, I believe. I thought this was really funny because a lot of times I looked up axolotl. I got Mexican walking fish. I thought it was hilarious. I don't know the cause of. No, wait, I might know. Well, I do know what they eat. So these guys survive on a diet of mollusks, worms, insect larvae, crustaceans, and some fish. And its top
Can I just make
predator.
a
Oh yeah, you can speak.
Can I just make a comment about their nickname? If you see them, they look like they're about to like skitter really quickly over to you. But like when see like see when in real life they're like very slow, like okay.
Yeah. I don't think these things like to be touched. I think that's this animal that doesn't like to be touched. Um its top predator of this poor animal is actually the habitat it lives in, because large fish like to come into this habitat, and then birds and things come down to eat the fish, and instead of the fish they get the axolotl, which is really sad, and that is probably the top thing that's causing their population to decline, which is
That's
really
just
sad.
terrifying, sorry. That's just terrifying.
Yeah, it's really sad. I think that's all the information I was able to gather on the axolotl, unless you have any you want to share. If
They're
not,
different colors. Most of them are pink and red, but some of them are like dark brownish and black, and
some of them are
they're a
like
little
white and red.
scary.
They can look
Yeah.
scary. The ones that aren't like pink and red can be scary. Unless it's like white and red, because white and red is just meaning it's paler. It's not pink. So,
It's a Weasley.
it's obviously.
So that I don't have any extra info, but I do have another animal. If we're free to move on.
We are totally free to move on.
Alrighty then. I'm here to talk about the warty frogfish. Very attractive, and I like my face. Um, it's the warty frogfish or clown frogfish is a marine fish belonging to the family of. I'm not going to try to say that. It's Animalia, obviously, and its size only gets up to about 15 centimeters, which is kind of small. You can own them as pets. I don't know why, but I don't know why you would want to. They're kind of gross. But anyways, so any fish that can fit in their mouth is in danger because they eat a lot. Uh, yeah, that's literally all I have. Wait, no, they eat small fish, shrimps, crabs, and they just don't have teeth, so they just inhale the entire thing.
Oh,
That's all.
like the seagull, just inhale all your food?
Literally, they're toothless. They just.
Yeah, wow. I don't think I can find anything else about that animal. All I know is it sounds like Sally, from something Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas would totally have in her room.
Oh yeah, very much. Like if she has frog's breath, I no doubt she has Wordy Frogfish.
Probably. Well, if that's all you have to say about your animal and I don't have anything, then I'm going to move on. So the animal I have next is called the Coatimundi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But because these things have such a long name, I can just call them a coati. So I'm going to call them coatis. So this coati's class would be the Mammalia order. The Mammalia. And its order is a carnivora. Its family is, hang on, is this in English? It might be. I hope it's in English. Procyon. Its species is the Nucia narca, which is the white-nosed coati, aka the Nasua, which is the brown-nosed coati. And its status right now is it is not threatened, so it is not going endangered, which thank goodness, because these things are so cute. Its lifespan is normally 7 to 10 years. And, actually, these things, I guess, live up to 17 years in captivity. So it's 7 times what they normally live. Not 7 times. Plus 7 years to how much they normally live. They grow up to 20 to 24 inches. Plus they have a tail that's another 24 inches. And they weigh around 7 to 15 pounds. Coatis are omnivores, which eat both meat and plants, so they are like us. They eat fruits, berries, insects, birds, eggs, lizards, and snakes. And small mammals like mice and squirrels.
So literally everything. It just
Yes.
me. I eat everything.
Yeah. They live in Arizona. I know that. They are native there. And I think they also can be found. Let me see. So these can be found on the type of terrain from the coastal mangrove forest to dense tropical forests, lowlands, savannas, and even deserts. There are plentiful throughout much of their range. So basically they can be anywhere in the world. Maybe not here because they'd have to be imported, but everywhere else probably.
Yeah, they kind of look like my dog after he gets a haircut, just with like a longer snout. Like, no, bro, they're literally like an umbrella handle. Whoop!
That's funny. Well, I don't have anything. Do you have anything that you want to include or?
I don't because I didn't think to look yours up. I'm sorry.
It's fine. So you can go on with your next one, unless you don't have a next one.
I do not. I did the minimum work that I had to do because of stress of school.
Okay. Well, then that leaves me with my last animal, which is the Tarsier. I really hope I said that right. Its prey is on insects, lizards, and birds. Its predators would be cats. Oh, that's sad. Cats, snakes, birds of prey. And its diet is obviously a carnivore based on its prey. Its color can be brown, gray, and golden. It has fur. Its top speed would be 24 miles per hour, so that's pretty fast, I believe. Because, aren't little cars that you buy at the store to play with are 15 to 20 miles per hour? Those are pretty fast.
I don't know. Yeah.
So these are 24 miles per hour, so they're kind of fast. Their lifespan is way longer than the other animals I've talked about, 12 to 20 years. Its weight is about 80 g to 165G. Its height is 9 centimeters to 16 centimeters. This animal has the big loss of, like, the big threat to it is habitat loss, because of us making buildings and destroying their habitats and stuff. Their population would be decreasing. I don't know if these animals are going extinct, but if they are, that's really sad because they are so cute. They might not look
They
cute.
only look cute at night.
Yeah, they look like a Beanie Boo at night. And these animals are nocturnal. They have humongous eyes, and during the day, they have like 0 pupil, but at night they are Beanie Boos. Pupils are huge. It's so cute. And its group is a mammal. I think that's all I have for this really cute nocturnal animal. Unless you know anything about it, which I don't think you do. But if you do, you can share it.
I think you already said this, but they're fast, bro. They're also small, aren't they?
Yeah, they're small, so they're probably faster because of their
and their tails.
Oh my gosh, I
honey,
love their
their
tails. They're not as long as the coati's tails, of course, but they're so like cute.
Yes.
Well.
So I guess that's all the animals we had. But before we do end this, pardon me. Are there any animal encounters that you have had?
Oh yeah.
Just like any animal. It doesn't have to be weird. All right, go.
So
I'll go next.
Because I live in Hawaii, of course, I go exploring in the ocean a lot. And there's this one little like cove that we like to go to. And I saw, I think, an eel 3 times. 2 of the times it was really cool. It was like literally the Little Mermaid, Ursula's eels with their mouths gaping open inside a rock. Thought it was awesome. Looked so cool. And no, I did not get hurt. They didn't come after me. So yeah. On the 3rd time.
I'm sorry, but if I see an eel once, that's the last time we're going. I'm not going back there.
I'm just gonna.
That's the end of it. That's just
here.
No one's going back there.
I'm gonna take you over to it.
No,
I'll take you to my favorite spot there. But, the 3rd time I saw an eel, though, it was out and it was hunting down 2 trumpet fish, which was kind of sad because I like the trumpet fish. They literally do look like a trumpet.
Rip. Well, is that all the encounters you're going to talk about? Or like for your eels?
If we have more, because I still gotta think.
Okay. Well, it was late at night. It was really late at night. It was like 12. That's not late at night, actually. Actually, it's the latest night you can have. Did you know that? There was a bear digging through a garbage can. It was huge. I kid you not. Like the size of my dining room table.
That's
massive.
Big. Can you imagine?
They were like, oh my gosh, look at the bear. And I was like, no, thank you.
Look at the bear. It's eating our trash. I'd rather run away.
I'm feeding you. I'm feeding the bears.
I think I just thought of one. So this one's not really like a cool encounter. This one's a pretty scary encounter for me. Honestly, this beach, I don't think I will be returning if I know that this is a possibility. But, I got stung by a Portuguese man o' war, and they literally look like, they have this, like, clear bubble, and then they have a blue tentacles that sting you. So the blue strings, right? And we were swimming, and it's a really cool beach. I love this beach because you can go there and snorkel, and there's It's got really cool snorkel spots. So my dad was going to take me over to snorkel spot, and he just like went down under the water with a snorkel, and I was like, that's really cool. Show me how to do that. So he brought me to this little clearing, and he was showing me how to dive down with snorkel on, and then like still be able to use your snorkel without it getting like, with it being full of water, like how to get it out of your snorkel really easily and quick so you can breathe again. And little did I know that there was a Portuguese man-o-war right where I was about to go. So he showed me, and then I went like this, like I put my arms up and just let myself go under. I wasn't like, I didn't look, I didn't dive, I just went under. And then I come back up and pain right across my neck, because it stung me right across the middle of my neck. And I screamed, started crying, and booked it back to shore. And we used ice, water, vinegar, so many things to get it out. It was just painful. You never want to get stung by one of those things. It's terrifying.
I don't.
No. Well, I think that's all the ones I have. Do you have any more experiences?
I have one. So our backyard, we have like a little secret garden thing. There are a lot of trees and like shelters, and coyotes were a den. They had a den down there. So every morning, me and my little brother would go check to see, oh my gosh, are the coyotes there? And eventually we just went down there and, busted up their den. We just destroyed it. And they came back. They came back. I think it's because all the leaves created like a shelter for them. So they were like, oh, we're going to come camp back here again. That's all.
That's kind of scary. Well, that's all I have for today. And I think that's all you have for today. So, don't forget to comment down below, weird animals you know of, and weird encounters, or not weird encounters, encounters you had with animals that was cool, scary, or weird.
Just out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Because we see animals all the time.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all we have. So,
bye, bumblebees.
adios.